Alright, enough of that music. Hey there, welcome to the channel. Thanks for stopping by. Today we're going to talk about something that might change the way you approach bird and wildlife photography, using an external monitor. Now I know what you're thinking, do I really need one? Stick around because I had the same doubts. In this video, I'm going to share with you my experience with the Shimbol Memory I monitor and give you my point of view on using it in the field. Let's dive right in. Before we get started, I wanted to be transparent with you. The folks over at Shimbol sent me their Memory I monitor to test out in the field. As always, I'll give you my honest opinion and let you know if it's worth getting. Now, I've used monitors before, but mainly for studio work. I never really thought about using one out in the field for my bird and wildlife photography. In fact, I questioned the need for it. However, the Memory I monitor from Shimbol has completely changed my perspective. When you unbox it, you'll find some cool accessories included. There's a screen protector to keep your monitor safe. There's even a memory card, a sturdy metal mount that articulates, and a cable with full-size HDMI plugs. The first thing that caught my attention was the screen size. At 5.5 inches, it strikes a perfect balance between portability and a comfortable viewing experience. A really cool feature for me, and one I was surprised to find in a monitor like this one, was the monitor's ability to record internally to an SD card. No more hassle of attaching external recorders or relying solely on your camera's internal recording capabilities. With a simple touch of the screen, the Memory I began to record. Now let's talk about the monitor's biggest feature for me and those shooting outdoors, the brightness. The specs claim it goes up to 2000 nits, and let me tell you, it delivers. I didn't measure it scientifically, but given I was shooting out in the bright midday sunlight, I had no trouble spotting small birds on the screen. Now, how does it work? Well, it's pretty simple. The external monitor acts as a mirror image of your electronic viewfinder, the EVF. In mirrorless cameras, the sensor captures light, generates an image, and transmits it to the viewfinder. By connecting the camera and the monitor with an HDMI cable, the image feed is transferred from the camera to the monitor, essentially replicating the EVF's functionality. It's a straightforward process that enhances your shooting experience. So over the past month, I've been using the Shimbol Memory I monitor extensively while shooting bird and wildlife videos and photos. And let me tell you, it has exceeded my expectations. The combination of the perfect screen size, impressive resolution, internal recording capability, and that incredible brightness has helped me improve my videography and ability to capture bird photos more easily. Now let me share a couple of experiences I had in the field that truly showcase the value of using an external monitor. The video you're watching was taken on the Sony A1 and the Sony 200 to 600mm lens at 600mm. As you can imagine, it's quite challenging to quickly frame up a small bird off in the distance with such a long focal length. But using the Memory I external monitor greatly simplified the process for me. With the larger, bright screen, I could easily zoom in, adjust my composition, and precisely track the movements of the small birds you're seeing on the screen now. It was a game changer, allowing me to capture those moments with ease. To give you a better understanding of the difference the Memory I monitor makes, let's do a side-by-side comparison. In this picture-in-picture setup, you'll see the full-size video shot from my Sony A1 and the inset video captured from the Shimbol Memory I monitor recording my camera's screen. Here's how the setup looks in the field. As you can see, the monitor screen is massive when you compare it to the screen on the camera. It also articulates so that no matter what angle or height you're shooting at, you'll always get a clear view of what the camera sees. The monitor enhances the framing and tracking of the subject even at extreme zoom levels. As you can see, having the Memory I monitor as a companion to my camera provides me with a clear advantage. It simplifies the process of framing up small birds, ensures accurate focus, and helps me track their movements effectively. It's like having an extra pair of eyes in the field guiding me towards the perfect shot. Now let's talk about the overall construction of the Memory I monitor. One concern I had initially was whether it could withstand the rigors of outdoor shooting. Well, I have to say it passed the durability test with flying colors. Although I'm not rough with it on purpose, I also don't baby it in my bag or while I'm using it. I just grab it and start shooting with it. The monitor's rugged build quality and robust metal mount provided the necessary stability and protection I needed in the field. I felt confident using it, knowing it could handle the challenges of wildlife photography. But what about the user experience? Well, let me tell you, the touchscreen functionality on the Memory I monitor was absolutely flawless. I was amazed at how responsive it was. There was zero lag or delay when selecting any of the options on the screen. It made navigating menus and adjusting settings a breeze. When you're out in the field, every second counts, and having a monitor that allows you quick and seamless operation is crucial. The intuitive interface and ultra-responsive touch controls of the Memory I monitor ensured that I could make adjustments on the fly without missing any precious opportunities to capture birds while I was out photographing. Believe me when I say that I can't stress enough how important it is to have gear that doesn't slow you down. The last thing you want is to fumble around with settings or struggle with complicated setup while a beautiful bird takes flight right in front of you. With the Memory I monitor, I didn't have to worry about any of that. It was actually a game changer in the field. I just plugged it in and started using it. So what do I think of the Shimbol Memory I monitor? Let me tell you, it has completely revolutionized how I approach video and photography in the field. I can confidently say that it has become an essential part of my bird and wildlife video and photography experience. The exceptional brightness and vibrant display of the Memory I monitor were the deciding factors for me considering a monitor for use in the field. Whether I'm tracking fast-flying birds or capturing intricate details of birds and wildlife, having this monitor on my camera has made a world of difference. When it comes to camera gear, the ultimate test for me is whether it earns a permanent spot in my bag. As a wildlife or landscape videographer and photographer, you only want to carry the gear that you truly use and rely on. And I can say that the Memory I monitor has earned its place in my bag without a doubt. So do I recommend this monitor? Absolutely. If you've been contemplating using an external monitor and are ready to make a purchase, I highly encourage you to consider the Shimbol Memory I monitor for your bird and wildlife photography. Hey, thank you so much for sticking around to the end of the video. I hope the insights and experiences I shared about the Shimbol Memory I monitor were valuable and informative for you. If you have any questions or if there's anything else you would like me to cover in future videos, please let me know in the comments below. Remember, the Memory I monitor is just one tool in the world of bird and wildlife videography and photography. It's important to find the gear and techniques that work best for you and align with your shooting style. So don't be afraid to experiment, explore, and push your boundaries and challenge the norms to capture beautiful bird photos and video. If you're interested in getting your hands on the Shimbol Memory I monitor or wanting to know more about it, I've provided a link in the description below where you can check it out. Once again, thank you for watching and I genuinely appreciate your support. Remember, it's your photography. Go shoot it.